Today we're going to talk about fashion and what the hell is going on with it. Fashion just seems like it's going through it. It's going through it pretty badly. First and foremost, I wanted to bring up Louis Vuitton. The reason I wanted to bring it up is because Louis Vuitton and Celine both respectively have launched makeup collections and brands, if you will, at this point. So Louis Vuitton launched their own makeup collection, and it is designed by Pat McGrath, which Pat McGrath, respects to her. She is a creative genius and she's just one of the best minds of our time when it comes to makeup. But I can't say that she's been successful in the luxury realm for brands in itself. Just for context, she also designed the makeup cosmetics range for Gucci before Gucci discontinued it and then relaunched it with their new ugly packaging that they have now. So they launched eyeshadows, and they also launched lipsticks and lipstick bombs. The packaging is, I know some people are praising it for being very iconic and very beautiful. In my opinion, it's a little tacky. It's a little Dior-ish. I think Dior does it better though. So the packaging in itself is going to be a round compact with the LV as well as the monogram embossing into what appears to be black plastic, but it could be a black pleather. I doubt it's actual leather. And then you get a refill for this, which is going to be 4 different eyeshadows. It seems like it's kind of a combination of satin, mattes, and also shimmery eyeshadows. And you get quite a few different color stories, from purple to the pinks to the browns and greens, as well as some blues and some golden colors as well. Now, the problem here is the price point. So if you decide to go and purchase this, it does retail for $250 US at the moment, and that is going to be your eyeshadow as well as the refill inside of it. You can buy the refills for $92 US. So just because of the compact in itself, it's more expensive. Now, it's a little difficult to see if the actual compact is made out of metal or if it's that premium, but even if it's made out of metal, and even if it does have that much leather on it, or even if it has any leather on it, it is not worth that price point. I can tell you right off the bat that these compacts are machine made and made in mass quantities. They are not anything that justifies a pricing for them. They also do offer, which is my weak spot, brushes, and they have apparently a mini brush set with an eyeshadow pouch, which seems to be a little circle pouch for the eyeshadow compact, and then it has 2 miniature brushes. You can buy the brushes individually, which they do look like they're beautiful. They're golden blending brush, an eyeliner brush, as well as a shading brush, which I again love. Are they expensive? Yes, they're on the high price point, $115 and $105 for the eyeliner. The eyeliner one's a bit overpriced, but the blender brush is understandable. They also want $115 for the shading brush, again on the high price point for no apparent reason. But if these are handmade or if they have beautiful technique making, again, there is a big markup when making brushes. But I can justify them because they are something that is going to last forever. If you take care of them and if they're made properly, you should be able to spend that money and then never have to re-spend it again if you are careful with your brushes and you do take care of them properly. Then they do have their lipsticks, and this is where it gets a bit ridiculous, you guys. The lipsticks in itself are $160 US, and that is going to be for the LV Rouge satin lipsticks, and it's also, I think it's also for the matte ones. It's the same price for the matte ones. They also do offer a balm, so the LV balm, and that is going to be in multiple different colors for $160 US. In my opinion, the balm should have been cheaper because it is a balmy formula. You do get the option of refilling these as well. Again, the packaging, in my opinion, is kind of ugly. It has a little window at the top with a little flower motif. Around the edges, it's giving Pat McGrath lipstick, which is literally the same packaging as hers. Hers has a lip on it, This one just has a gold trim with the monogram motifs around it. There's nothing super groundbreaking about the packaging in itself. For this price point, there are other brands like Christian Louis Vuitton, which I know is expensive in itself as well, but they do give you something for the actual packaging. Even Dior and Chanel, well, even Dior tries to give you some packaging. So that is that. I think, in my opinion, the LV launch of beauty could have been done much more tastefully and a lot better, in my opinion. I think the compacts in itself are cute. Again, I think they've kind of alienated their entire core customer base by just increasing their prices astronomically, and now they're trying to do the same thing with beauty, you guys, and I don't really vibe with that, especially in a time where brands like e.l.f. are just, you know, kicking off and have so much success because they are affordable. I mean, that is what Gen Z and even Gen Alpha now are going to purchase. I think the times of being able to say, oh, it's Chanel, oh, it's Dior, and that's why they're charging that much, are kind of fading away. Granted, I'm sure the formula is beautiful. Granted, I'm sure that they used great ingredients in the actual product itself. But again, the price point is a bit much. I think they could have gotten away with 150, maybe 170 for their eyeshadow palettes, because I mean, it's kind of in the Clé de Peau or La Prairie territory. And even those brands, with the great skincare ingredients that they do use in their products, are not as expensive. I wanted to bring something else up, which I found online, and I just was like, what the hell is going on? I was shocked. I was shook, okay? I was completely shook and taken off guard. I was like, what and why? So I've obviously worked for Dior, and I know that they have quite a bit of exclusive launches that are kind of hidden, you know, kind of quiet. And they launched a new lipstick here, and I wanted to show it to you because it made me quake. Okay, so it's called Rouge Premier, and it seems to be a golden bullet with a grayish white type of outer shell. Just for context, Chanel, which is their competitor, also did something similar, and they call it their 31 Les Rouge lipsticks, and these are going to be in glass packaging. They are refillable as well, but the lipstick tube that you put the refill into is made out of glass. Very unique concept, very beautiful, and I usually don't defend Chanel when it comes to their beauty products because they tend to be very cheap, in my opinion. So I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this is cute. You know, this could be a cute little gift. The Dior one, the Rouge Premier, and the refill is $65. I was like, oh, that's not terrible. It could be in the $100 range, maybe $90 for the lipstick. It is not. It is $595 US. Why? Who is buying this? I don't even think rich people would be buying this. People that have the money and people that love Dior would not even dare to purchase this. Because again, the lipstick tube is cute and all, but what are you paying for? It's gonna get dirty, one. I don't know who's gonna be carrying it in this little box that it comes in. It's just, no, I don't see what the vision is here. I don't see who the core customer base is for this product. Again, I don't see that there is any ingredient, for that matter, that would make this worth $595. So there is my opinion, if you will. I'm very opinionated on the current state of fashion. We have moved from, you know, small leather goods being the entry point to fashion houses into makeup being the entry point. And even makeup, as you have seen today, is in some cases unobtainable. I don't know who has $600 for a lipstick, or who would even want to spend that much money on a lipstick. But I don't know. What do you think about today's video? Would you purchase these lipsticks? Would you purchase any of these beauty products? Comment that all down below. Don't forget to also give the video a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care. Bye.